Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick, and in today's video I have a live trade for you. I'm going to share that, go explain all this, and also give you an update where I've been, what I've been up to, and so on. So I'm in a trade right now. I'm on Euro USD and I'm looking for a small scalp. If you zoom out, you know why. If you've been following the channel, you can see clearly why. Higher time frame, let's see. So we have a downtrend. So pushes down, pushes up, pushes down, and I've actually been trading the last 2 weeks on a new account, 5% new account, and I've just been in the background. I just haven't been recording because I've been busy with my property renovation. That's just concluded. Hopefully, like this trade, that's just concluded. So I'm back to posting videos and I'll get more examples out to you guys. So we are on a downtrend. As you can see, price has just pulled up into this most recent supply, and it's at a high basically, and I'm expecting it to push back down. So I'm only going for a quick scalp. It can potentially go further underneath here, but I'm not speculating. All I'm looking for is a quick scalp, quick move, get out of the market, and then go about my business. So prices bought up the previous day, reversed here, little reversal pattern here within that supply zone, and I'm expecting to go down. And I'm not asking for much, and this is why I've got such a high win rate. I do not have high expectations for my trades. I just want a little move, okay? And I've been stacking it daily, little moves, little moves. This is a 5-pip move. I'm risking about 10 pips and I'm going for 5 pips. Think about that, okay? So I had a comment in my comment section about why, again, someone mentioning my negative risk to reward ratio. You know, most retail traders are taught to risk 1, aim for 2, risk 1, aim for 3, and so on, right? Make sure your wins outperform your losses. I'm not looking to take losses, people. I have an 80% win rate. I'm not looking to take losses. Therefore, my wins do not need to outperform my losses. My wins just need to be wins, you know, consistently, and that's what works for me. Doesn't work for everyone apparently, but you need to consider this. This was the comment. 95% of retail traders, as we all know, fail. Okay, that's why there's companies like 5%ers and so on. The statistics are there for a reason. Most retail traders fail. And if you think about it, it's because of the common knowledge that's been spread across YouTube, across social media platforms. It's always the same thing. Trade with the trend, risk 1, aim for 3. You know, so much misinformation that's been spread by profiteers, YouTubers, straight up hustlers who are trying to make money from talking about trading but not actually trading. People, I'm actually trading. That's why I don't even post all my trades, because I don't see no benefit in me showing you the same strategy that's working. I do show you examples because I think it's beneficial, and I think it was missing in my period when I was learning. There wasn't enough examples of actual traders actually trading. There's too many examples of what you could do and what could work and different strategies, but not actually being used, you know, on a regular basis. And that's not what I'm about. I don't want to spread misinformation because that's a part of the problem. There's a lot of reasons why traders fail, and one of the problems being misinformation. There's a lot of it, a lack of knowledge that actually works. So when I say I use a negative risk to reward ratio, there's a reason for it, right? Because that allows me to get into a trade like this, and that allows me to put my stop loss at a swing high, which is where I know if this trade goes wrong, that's the point where it goes wrong. It's not here, it's not this high, it's not this high necessarily, it's this high here, okay? But I'm going for a controlled risk to reward. If it's coming above here, it's probably going to break that because it's so tight anyway. So best practices based on 2 years of experiences is what I share on this channel, okay? And best practices for me is to put my stop loss on the swing high and aim for a modest take profit, okay? That's what I'm about. I mean, I'm going to share with you guys what works, and if it's something that works for you, if you find it useful, hit that like button, support the channel. Okay, so hopefully this is gonna push a little bit further, get me my 5 pips. All I'm asking for is 5 pips. Think about it. Why do I have such a high win rate? It's because I have a modest expectation. I am using best practices, not common knowledge. I'm using best practices based on my experience. Think about it. So it's about, yeah, London session just opened, so we should get some volatility, and I should get that drive down to get my 5 pips. And the reason I think this is going down, I showed you on the higher time frame, we are on a downtrend. There has been a reversal pattern here, a Quasimodo reversal pattern, so this can go up and beat this high. But while it's here, I would expect it to come down first. That will entice people who are still on the higher time frame that's trading this down. That will entice them to get into this sell try one, these stop losses that's here. Yeah, but also we have this gap in this reversal pattern, so price should definitely pull down to reach this point at least. Okay, and that point is about 5 to 10 pips, and that is why, even though I see this as a reversal pattern, potentially can go further. One second. Even though I see this as a reversal pattern and it can go further and beat this high, I believe this is going to pull down into this zone before it does so. Okay, and that I measured it up. That's risking 5 pips here. Sorry, that's 5 pip take profit, risking 10 pips. That's what I'm looking for. If you focus on a small and realistic expectation of trying to get 5 or 10 pips, it's a lot easier to see in the market. So that's today's trade. Okay, that's concluded. That's done. Right. Let me show you my execution, so you know I'm not just talking the talk. Okay, so there you go. Just entered there, and down here 5 pips. Okay, very simple. I entered once it beat this low here, so you can see as it beat that low, I entered, and boom, 5 pips. Why did I wait for that low? Because this is a current trend. If it's maintaining this trend, it should come from here and break up and push up further. As it didn't, it broke that trend. It's going down. Where it's going to? I assume it's here. Okay, there's an imbalance there. It's going to fill that. There's a point here that it could bounce off here and continue its trend. So it could do it from here, to be honest. But I measured that up. The chances of it getting 5 pips because it's pushing down is realistic. So quick 5 pips and I'm done for the day. That 5 pips is the equivalent of 0.5% of my account. I've been trading for, say, about 10-11 days, and I've made about, I don't know, let's say $1,100 from taking $100 per trade. Okay, it's very simple. If you look at it, that's what scalping is actually, people. It is little wins. 20 pips is not a scalp. If you think about a daily range with a pair like Euro USD, it could go about 50 to 70 pips, right? So 20 pips is not a scalp. If it does a range of 50 pips, 20 pips is not a scalp. That's almost 50% of the price action that day. That's not a scalp. 5 pips, 10 pips, that's a scalp. So consider that. So I've been scalping this the last few days. It's been good. I had a scalp here yesterday. Okay, another example for you. Let's look. So yesterday we had this trend up. We had the pattern here, pushes up, pushes down, and it broke. Let me just zoom in again. Where's it gone? Here it is. Okay, this is actually a very good example. So it was trending up. There's a low, there's a higher low there, there's a higher low there, there's a higher low here. It pushes up, pulls back in. From here it's meant to push up and go and continue that trend, but it doesn't. It comes down, comes down here. So that's a low, that's a new low, and it goes and breaks this, right? So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, cool, this looks like what I'm about. And look, boom, I was in from there, got out there, left the runner, and the runner went a little bit further. Then there was some news, and the news went and took me out, took out my runner, right? In profit, so I didn't lose anything. I made my 0.5. But here's where it gets more interesting. After I got my 10 pips, that was 10 pip move, okay? Boom. So I don't always take 5 pips. That was a 10 pip move. Okay, 15 pips because I left the runner. But that was a 10 pip move. I left the runner. You had the news catalyst. It came up and it broke the trend. It broke the trend when it broke this high here, okay? And as you see, when it did that, it pulled back in. I bought it to go back up because I know when it breaks this trend, it wants to go up further. And as you can see, it went up considerably further, okay? So that is my strategy. I look for that price action. I look for that price action here, that breaking trend. And I know it can reverse and go back in the other direction because it's maintaining the new trend that's on the higher time frame. So this is a Quasimodo reversal pattern, right? That's the shoulder, that's the head, that's the right shoulder. It pulled into that right shoulder again and it went off. So that's a reversal on the higher time frame. However, my trade here, this pullback in there, that's enough. That's my move. That's 5-10 pips easily. So even though I got the direction wrong, the price action is still good. I could still make a profit in that move. It's so easy, or it's a lot easier taking these trades, these setups. And again, previous day, I did the same thing. It came up here, had a push up, come down, broke this trend, and it went down. I took that as well. Previous day, you can see it again. Had a push up, come down, broke this low, and it went down. So stack it up, 0.5, 0.5, that's 1%. 0.5, I think, I can't remember what I made there, but another, let's assume that's another 0.5, 0.5 here. That's 2% in the last 2 to 3 days, okay? And that's how I trade. I do what works. I'm not interested in trading based on common knowledge because we know 95% of traders fail. I reject that common knowledge. I'm trying to do what works. I'm not just going against it for the sake of going against it. I've been back testing. I've been trading for 2 years now, approaching my 3rd year. I see what works. I know if I use less money, when I'm wrong, I'm not going to blow my account. I know if I have realistic expectation, where I'm aiming for 0.5, I'm going to have a higher win rate. I know if I'm in and out of the market as quick as I can, be, I'm less likely to get triggered emotionally, and I'm less likely to get manipulated in the market and lose trades just because of manipulation. You could be right in the direction, but you could get taken out first, then you see price go off without you, and next day you revenge trade. All of that's happened to me. All of that I've learned from experience, and now I'm just applying my experience. People, I hope this has been useful to you. In the next video, I'm going to share with you what I've been up to, why I've been away for so long. I was doing a renovation in London and it's concluded. I'm going to show you how I started and what it looks like now, and some before and after pictures. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section and I'll get that posted. The reason I mentioned that is because I want to highlight to you that trading is not the only thing I do. Trading is not the only form of income I have. And it's important for you to have something outside of trading, because this is something, when I started, held me back a little bit. When I started trading, I was just obsessed with it, which led to over trading, which is another reason why people fail at trading. So yeah, again, I got a lot of things to talk about, people. I've been away for a while. I've got a lot of things to talk about. So you can expect more videos to come out soon. I will discuss what I've been up to. I'll show you guys that, and I'll also talk about what I've learned in the last 2 to 3 years of trading, some of the habits that's helped me get to a consistent basis of being profitable where I am now, and also some of the habits I've learned that I needed to stop to become a better trader. So if this is useful for you, you know what to do. Hit the like button, show your support. I'll get these videos out to you as soon as possible. This is Patrick signing out. Until next time, peace.